Alright, welcome to Sport Tour on MParis TV, where sport news from the four corners of the world are delivered at its best. I am John Olaskomi. Join me and let's ride together. If you are joining us for the first time, please do well to follow us across all our social media platforms at MParis TV 7. Here are the highlights. Super Eagles camp opens in Kigali on March 16 as Eric Chell releases final squad this week. Ademola Lookman and I are friends again, says Gasperini. In foreign football, winners of PSG Liverpool clash will reach finals, says Luis Enrique. Newcastle sink West Ham United to boost top 4 bid. In other sports, Buffalo Bills Joshua Palmer agreed to 3-year deal. Now let's feed you with the details, starting with local football. Super Eagles will have its camp opened for the 2 FIFA World Cup qualifying games against Rwanda and Zimbabwe on Sunday, 16 March 2025 in Kigali, Rwanda. Meanwhile, the head coach of the 3 times African champions, Eric Chell, will release the final squad this week. The list may feature some surprise inclusion. Chell released the provisional 13-man squad last week with some new invitees included in the list of players that will execute the matches against Rwanda and Zimbabwe. Sitting 5th on the log with 3 points from 4 matches, Nigeria will open their World Cup qualifier campaign on 21st March against Rwanda before hosting Zimbabwe 4 days later at the Godswill Akpabio Stadium in Rio at 5 p.m. The 2 games are must-win for the 2013 African champions. Away from the Super Eagles, let's go straight to Atalanta. Atalanta manager Gian Piero Gasperini was in a reflective mood after his side dominant 4-0 victory over Juventus on Sunday, discussing his relationship with star player Ademola Lookman. Gasperini confirmed that Lookman, despite past disagreements, will wear the captain's armband before the season ends. The tension between Gasperini and Lookman stemmed from a rift after a missed penalty during Atalanta's Champions League exit to Club Brugge. He said, and I quote, "He and I have clashes, but then we make up because he is an extraordinary player who sometimes has a bit of individualism. However, I must say in these years, he has truly embraced Atalanta, and before the end of the season, he will also wear the captain's armband, which is a great gesture." Gasperini continued, "We live together for 300 days a year, and the important thing is to retrace your steps. With Papu now, we are very good friends again, and that's part of life." Ademola Lookman, who has been in sensational form this season with 18 goals and 7 assists in 31 appearances, remains one of the club's most valuable players. Away from local football, now let's go straight to foreign football. In the UEFA Champions League, Paris Saint-Germain boss Luis Enrique believes the winner of his team's last 16 clash with Liverpool on Tuesday will go on to reach the final. PSG faced the Premier League leaders in the second leg at Anfield with the daunting task of having to overturn a 1-0 deficit from the first meeting in Paris. Luis Enrique's men delivered a dominant display at the Parc des Princes but were unable to find a way past inspired Liverpool goalkeeper Alisson Becker. Liverpool's quality remains clear to the former Barcelona boss despite that splintering display from the Reds, and he is convinced whoever finishes victorious this week is certain to play in May 31st final in Munich. PSG lost on their only previous trip to Anfield in 1997 and 2018, but winger Kvaratskhelia is not concerned by the prospect of playing in such an intimidating arena. Other fixtures: Barcelona host Benfica, Leverkusen versus Bayern Munich, Inter Milan versus Feyenoord, Liverpool versus Paris Saint-Germain. In the English Premier League, Newcastle reignited their bid to qualify for the Champions League as Bruno Guimaraes sealed a controversial 1-0 win at West Ham on Monday. Brazil midfielder Guimaraes struck in the second half as West Ham's claims for a foul in the build-up were ignored. And the outside are up to 6th place in the Premier League, level on points with 5th place Manchester City and 2 points behind 4th place Chelsea. A top 4 berth will guarantee Newcastle return to the Champions League after missing out this season. Now to other sports. In the world of NFL, the Buffalo Bills have added their first new playmaker of the 2025 NFL offseason. According to a report, former Los Angeles Chargers wide receiver Joshua Palmer has signed in Buffalo. Reportedly, it is a 3-year deal worth $36 million with $18 million of that guaranteed. Palmer, 25, appeared in 15 games last season and had a down year. Palmer had 39 catches for 584 yards and just 1 touchdown. Palmer's best season was his second year in 202 when he recorded 72 catches, 379 yards and 3 touchdowns for the Chargers. That is how much I can take on Sport Tour on MParis TV 7. Endeavor to subscribe and click the notification bell to get notified of all alerts. Do well to follow us on all our social media platforms. Like, comment and engage in all our content. Visit our website at www.enterprisetvnews.com for all the news you can use, the inclusive and the live updates. Thanks for watching.
MParis TV, a tradition of truth.